Well, good morning. Just out doing a checks on a wet Saturday morning here. It's just starting to rain. You can see the clouds are a bit darker. So we're just out doing a checks to get up to Brough, or Brough, or Brough, or whatever you want to say it. Still got this fridge in that we brought up last night from Southampton. So I believe it's full of flowers. So just check under there. We'll take a container lock off because they say it's under a chemical blanket, this. So they open doors on the other end so they can just get straight in then. Yeah, we're all good on this side. Make sure we're all lit up down this side before we start taking con lock off, because we know now the lights will turn off. Yeah, lights had to turn off on this before I can get back round again. But not to worry. Oh, ready for home this week, that's for sure. It's a massive con lock. It's a bit overkill, isn't it? Oh dear me. Yeah, I didn't know where I was this morning. I didn't want to get up. It was a right struggle, but we managed it. And now we'll get on our way. Alright, so we're back in cab. We're just doing our last few bits of paperwork and get setting the sat nav up to get up to this job this morning. We're about 135 mile away or something like that. So we've just got to fill in a defect book that we've been out and done a checks, and everything visually looks okay with the truck. You know, it's just a visual check. We're not mechanics, we can't do mechanical. Yeah, 131 miles away. It's got us there at 8:54 this morning. Oh, that's what we want on a Saturday morning. Finding its holder. I don't think Mr. Sun's going to come out today, so I don't need my sunglasses. And we'll get sorted. There you go, cold start this morning. Have a camera on. Battery cover off. Just helps it cool down if I take battery cover off, I found. There we go. So yeah, it's... do I go up A1 or go up the M1? Decisions. Well, we're going up. I don't know, I just can't make my mind up which way to go. Oh, we'll go up M1. Alright, let's get on the go. Pulling out of our space. Might have to spin this round to get into that gap. I'm a bit close, aren't I? Just give it a quick 360 and we'll get straight in. Stay with it. There's a curb that sticks out. I just don't think we'd met that curb. There we go, we're in. Yeah, I think it'd have been a bit too tight to make that curb, so spin around if in doubt. Make sure there's no coming. Yeah, it's on for another 70-hour week this week. Roughly about 210 hours in last 3 weeks we've worked. So it's a lot of hours, it takes its toll, especially when it's going to be if I get there 9 o'clock, I'm bloody indicating on that junction, it's not a junction. Yeah, if I'm out of there for 10 o'clock, it's going to be 11 o'clock back at yard and half 11 finish. You know, it's... Then by the time we get home it's 12 o'clock on a Saturday. But I'll be Friday finish next week, I'll make sure of it. I'm in Leeds getting another tattoo, so on the Saturday morning, so I want to make sure I get back and rested and ready for that the next day. Struggle up the hill. There we go. Just found the gear. So yeah, if you guys know of any angles or footage or anything you want to know about this industry and that, or even in these videos in general, you know, if you want to see some like specific videos that you think we could potentially do, you know, obviously my dad lives in Michigan, you know, there's a lot of nice lakes out there for fishing, wildlife, walking, just like urban adventures. There'd be plenty of interesting things and that to go around and see for there, I'm sure. And same over here to a degree, you know, we can get out on little adventures and that on the weekend, but just sort of like let us know what you guys would like to see as well, and we can accommodate that into what we do, because we're all still learning, both still learning at the minute and trying to grow this channel and make the best of it that we can. So yeah, if you could just put stuff down in the comments and, you know, like the video as well, it does help the channel grow. You know, we're getting views on videos, but the likes aren't coming through with it, and it just pushes us down a little bit, I think, on the YouTube algorithm, to bump us up a bit, because we're posting content nearly every day at the minute. This week will be, or last week and this week will be the first time that we've done 4 weeks worth of the trucking videos. So it's an adventure that we can keep going forward, hopefully, with that editing half of the footage as well, when I can eventually get it sent over to him. That's it. So if anyone knows how to boost the upload speed on just on the internet, really, you know, I'll be on Wi-Fi at home, and the upload speed is just shockingly slow. It's about 1.4 megabytes a second, so you know, trying to upload 30 gig of footage to iCloud driving, ideal. So yeah, if anyone's any suggestions, if you could put it down in the comments, it would really help us out with that. But for now, we'll get on with the miles. We've got 130 miles left to run, and I'll see you on the other side. Right, so we are 42 miles away now from the job. Getting a good run up so far. It's a bit wet still, but it looks like it might be trying to brighten up a little bit, which would be nice. We're under an hour away now. It's got us there at 8:57. That's glad that did that. That's the collision warning that kicked in then. You know, nothing in front of me, as you'll see. Absolutely nothing in front of me, but that was collision warning kicking in to say that there was something in front of me, and it were going to do an emergency stop. Luckily, I think you can override it by pushing the accelerator pedal down flat hard, or I think it sort of realises that there's no there and it overrides itself at times, but it doesn't always. Trust me, it will slam them brakes on. And you know, these trucks, when you're braking the truck yourself, it feels like it takes forever to stop, but when the computer's doing it, oh boy, it can soon slow down from 56 mile an hour down to 30 mile an hour in the blink of an eye, trust me. But yeah, we're getting a quiet run over here now. We'll be not actually made any time up. We've lost a minute somehow. We've been flat out all the way at 56, so I don't know what's happening there, but oh well, it's Saturday morning, we've got quiet roads going out this way anyway. Just a long week, just ready for getting home and a bit of rest and get ready for next week again. A quick turnaround it'd be. Well, I'll be having less than 45 hours off work this weekend. It'll probably be, what time we're going to start Monday, probably 6 o'clock start Monday maybe. So that's going to be 48 hours will be 6 o'clock if I were to start. If I were to finish finished 2 hours ago, I'll be 48 hours, so we'll be having probably 44 hours off, something like that. But you know, it ain't long really when you want to try and live a life on the weekend and you've done 70 hours of work this week and driven nearly 2,000 miles. It takes its toll on you, especially with roads in this country. It's pretty brutal at times with traffic and all that lot on it. You just cruise control, a godsend of it. Like mornings like this, but it's not always like it, trust me, and you've seen it's not always like that. So yeah, well, I'm right the next 40 mile now and update you closer to the job. Right, we are 1.4 miles away now. We've had a good run over now, very good run over with 2 hours 31 driving. On the way up here, it's been a good run up, very good run up. The average fuel wise got to be quite high. Same 13.7, oh no, 9.6 miles a gallon, sorry. Used 13.76 gallon of diesel on the way up in the last 132 mile, which is horrendously bad for the weight. So we're turning right coming up here. We can't go straight on, we've got to go right. If I remember right, hey, it's a bit of a weird junction this. In that you probably need both lanes, but oh well, we had a car beside of us all the way. Yeah, it's a bit of a poor junction, poor design. I'll just take the whole road so we can see better. There we go, we're out. Literally, it's only to the left here where we're going. Literally just off of the M62. It's where the A63 starts here. So don't miss the turning area, otherwise you'll end up back onto the M62. There we go. Yeah, it's a weird load this, because the tag axle's up on the way up here. It were down yesterday on the way there. Or it stayed down anyway when I put it down. It's lifted itself up on this one for some unknown reason, but oh well. Still will take it steady because it is still a bit heavy. It's struggled on some hills, but it's not been that bad. It's been flying up about 50 mile an hour. It's not really struggled as bad as it has done in yesterday. So usually a lot of trucks parked along here. Makes it a bit awkward to get past, but they're weird looking Mercedes there. Cultural or something. So yeah, it's just on our right here. So I have done this before. Super Flora. I'll light this car up. 2 cars up. then we'll be in. Like I say, I think Carl told him yesterday we were going to be 8 o'clock here, but I've not messaged him this morning because he's at home. There's no one in office today, so it's just a case of get on with it. So there's quite a bit on this estate as well, quite a few businesses, but it's never really anywhere proper to park. It's an awkward site is this. Look at this. Where the hell are you meant to park here? God knows. I'm just going to pull up here, I think. We'll pull up here and I'll go walk down and see them, so we'll be back in a minute. Yeah, we're just getting on to bay 10. She's just here now, so we'll get lined up for it. Get on. They seem alright here this morning. Nice big bays here, which is nice. Plenty of room. Which is a rarity for places like this, I'll tell you. Busier than I thought it would be though for a Saturday morning, but flowers must be popular. They do a lot going to Holland, I believe. Gonna have to take a shunt anyway, just to push it over a little bit. Got like two little guides. Try and get your driver's side tyre close up to this side, because you can see it and then you'll know you've been on the other side then. Right, we're in. Just got to get the door open now. I don't know whether they need to do it or not. Let's go have a look. Alright, let's get it back on. Okay, now let's just off now. We'll just roll back with it down out. And the soft dot, size it wants to work. Just going to pull it forward that bit. His eye up. Alright, I'll just see him and hand the keys in. Right, we are tipped. Just coming up to 10 to 10, and that is just leaving now, all empty. It's a bit of messing about here. You got to cut bolts here yourself, but it's a proper bolt seal and they've got good bolt cutters here, so we're alright on that. And then just a case of just having to back onto the bay, and the bay wasn't quite right. There's like a little flap that comes up that extends out into the trailer when you're lined up on the bay and they raise it up, and that was stuck out for some reason, so they managed to get that down. And then we got on the bay and they tipped quite quickly to say that we were 2 hours late. I was quite happy at that. We're just out now for our little jaunt back to Highport. See how far away we are quickly. We're on a quiet road. Shouldn't be that far away. It should only be about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. We should be back just for 10:30. Yeah, 10:35 it's got to be back at the yard. That's alright. We'll accept that, that's not too bad. Could have probably nipped in there and got a meal deal or something, so maybe get out on a run later on, but well, when I got back, but I'll get out on one later on in the day possibly, or probably tomorrow now. So yeah, that's a nice easy Saturday again there. He's gonna crap. And then a car comes flying around the bend. Car let me go. You look right, don't come in, you look left, and then you look right again, and then there's something bloody flying around the tripping bend. But oh well. I'm sure it's not first time there and it's not last. Go back onto the M62 now, flat out. Should get a, let's say we'll get a mostly clear run. I think there's a bit of queuing for the bridge. There's roadworks on it over here. But we will see. We'll get on and we'll find out shortly. There we go, we're just coming down now to our airport. Just come 10:30 it has now. We've got a good clear run, there were no traffic at the bridge. Very nice and clear. We've been, apart from the bridge where it's 30 mile an hour on it now, we've been 56 all the way. So that's good. I'm happy at that. We got a good run at it. Get over here, there's some cars coming down, get in front of them. Yeah, the weather, I think it's getting a bit windy outside as well. Seems to be blowing it all over the truck a bit. Now that we're empty and got no weight on at all. So yeah, it's been a good week. We've been all over this week really again. We've been up to Home Firth, collected up there, back down to London Gateway again. I've done Northampton, or Corby, into Felixstowe. Where did we head after that? I think where we've been. Now we've been down to Essex as well, collected there with a fridge with a generator on. That we're back to Felixstowe, and then we've done load yesterday out of Chedburgh to Southampton, and then back to down to Southampton, and then up to Brough just then. We got a good run at that then, which was good. So I was watching this van because he had up in Kidston police car, and I waited for him to slam brakes on him, stop me from getting over. Yeah, we got a good run up to Southampton, both days actually. Yesterday we got a good run up from Southampton to Rothwell. It was clear by the time we got on it, and then we got a good run this morning over to Brough, or Brough, or however it is it's said. I'll never be able to say it right. And then quick tip, I'm back over here, so it's going to be 5 hours today. We're guaranteed 5 hours anyway, so we've not gained hope, we've not lost hope. We'll not lose out anyway, but yeah, so it's been a good week. 70-hour week. We've done 1,877 mile. It saves roughly 46 hours of driving, 46 hours 48 minutes now it's just ticked over of driving, but I don't think it's 100% accurate is that. And then for the last 2 weeks we've done 3,162 mile, which is saying 85 hours 41 minutes of driving. But yeah, they've been good weeks, good 2 weeks. We've had a good run at it all, and it's nice to get the hours in and the distance. Very nice. So we'll just pull into a space here. So any further up, there's one next to, might be one next to Gary here. Now it's got a unit parked in it. Back we go, back we go. Thought there might be a space further up, but there's not, so we have to swing into this one here. But not that bad. There we go. So yeah, I'll end this video here now. It we're just pulling in. I'm just going to quickly finish off a bit of paperwork, get my stuff sorted out, and then get home while it's nice and quiet and the traffic's not too busy. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it this week, you know, please subscribe and stick around for more. There's new content coming every week with the driving. We're trying to get it so we can get every video out for every day. So, you know, a Monday will come out on a Tuesday sort of thing, and we are a week behind just with the nature of the filming and that, and I don't always get a good signal out on the roads. So yeah, so if you've liked it, you know, please subscribe and check us out, and we've got a load of videos up already and more coming every week. And like the video, share it with everybody, and I'll see you all next time.